last night. They are certainly happy to have one guy back in the starting lineup. That's Rock. Jazz in the dark blue, Suns in a home white, and off we go. In that victory, just 1 of 6 from the field. James sneaks a bounce pass inside on the baseline. Chandler can't get the first.
Putting it back in.
Devin Booker with the defensive assignment on Rodney Hood. His ankle is a little
so long, and that hesitation defensively, it's tough to defend.
Chris takes the bounce pass, then drops it off to Chandler. Rubio had 10 points last night, all coming in the first half. Promptly turns it over. Here comes Booker. Drops it off to Warren. Warren gliding in by the big man to get back. Sets up the break opportunity, and Warren cashing. Snyder wants to do.
They are last in pace of the game.
Gobert inside.
Ball well against the Clippers last night. Again, as you said, this is a back-to-back for them, and Ingles only played 18 minutes last night. Nice.
This is a Utah team that one of their marquee wins already as they took down James on the drive. Stripped there by Rubio. Jazz come up with a steal. Here's Gobert. About 3 steps. Cooling off a bit now. Swatted away. Joe Johnson, the former Sun, out on the floor now. Lobbing it up. Booker to Chris. Hooper.
Those are the kind of dunks that we saw Amari Stoudemire hit.
Spending his entire career in Minnesota. James on the run. Rolling on the front of the rim. Right into that. Too strong. Well, and you look at him, Annie, as Mike James sets up. And
okay with it, just like that turnover there. They got to push the ball, but he feels it's conditioning again, and a lot of them haven't been playing.
Here's Mitchell, nice spin away from the defender Booker.
Nice
hands it off to Gobert. And Devin Booker, the only starter remaining on the floor. Ulis hits inside. Lynn follows. Hung around within 5 as Ulis sneaking along the baseline, feeding Daniels. Daniels snaking between 2.
Our players do leave. It gives opportunities to others, and it kind of frees everybody else up because you're not just looking for that 1 or 2 person.
2 on the shot clock. Daniels got to let it fly. But downtown was that quarter, Andy, on a 6-1 run.
Yeah, shooting 40%. A nice dish by Neto and with these guys. And one is talking, and Tyson Chandler is the most talkative player that they have. A nice shot.
Setting the table outside, trying to drive past Neto. Gets inside, left hand, no. Lynn across the lane. How about that? Daniels wanted that 3. Ingles closed out. Bender inside to Lynn. Lynn, so
they're still trying to understand the game.
And certainly the NBA game. Wraparound pass, Jackson.
Arizona Capitol Museum.
Maggie Lindsay. That's coming out of the timeout first, and that prompted the timeout for 4th-year coach Quinn Snyder as Ulis slips inside, and how about the spin from the little big man Tyler Ulis. Rodney Hood attacking the other way. It gets the left to be ready, but as long as they're making plays, Rubio for 3, no. Long rebound right back to him. Locked into. I'm going to make a substitution at the 6-minute mark. As Jackson flips one up and in.
And somebody that was great on the bench last year that got them going, cheering-wise, Alan Williams, who's in the house tonight.
He's Chris making his way back to the scorer's table. Ingles finds Favors rolling down the lane. Gobert on a nice base study and just improvement from year to year. Booker drops it off the land.
Certainly a lot of concern for him coming into this game.
Booker wants the ball as he had Rubio on his back. Ulis with the pull-up.
Working together tonight.
There's a drop-off pass. Ulis off the Chris screen. Got it. Working against Chris. That one was partially blocked away. One on the shot clock. Ingles. Jackson stays down.
Yeah, good defense by Jackson.
Ricky Rubio just lurking behind. So, a little bit of a...
You like that competition.
Exactly. Gobert gets a big block there, but it trickles into the hands of Booker. And Booker. Rubio got Chris up in the air. Sets up Gobert. Here's Warren, takes the handoff, goes inside off the window. No. Chandler once, twice, yes.
Description.
Rubio on the quick inbound. Here's Hood. All alone from Philly, getting their hands into passing lanes. Warren to Ulis. Deep three on the way. Got it.
Each with 3 fouls. Nobody in foul trouble for the Jazz.
Warren takes the straightaway feed from Chris.
All the time.
Warren able to get on the hip of Favors. Warren on the pull-up.
Minimize the amount of fouls in this second half.
Thanks, Lindsay. There's Gobert.
Defense and staying on the floor, which they did quite a few times, not fouling it. TJ Warren with a nice back.
There by Gobert. Hood again for 3. Won't miss a second.
The free throw line.
Hood in his 4th season out of Duke is Warren. Tries to answer the 10 high off the glass. And he said, you know, I practice that every day.
Places to play as far as a lot of, nice
Eagles
block.
on the drive, Bender with a swat. Here comes Warren on the push. Floats it up. And it goes while you're playing.
Exactly.
While you're driving in for one of those game-winning layups. Booker on the pull-up, got it.
The ball, but then they almost look like they panicked a little bit in the half court.
Straight away from Favors, yes. It's on the shot clock. Under 5.5 to go in the 3rd. Ulis on the pull-up. And here's Booker on the attack, takes it high off the glass and takes the handoff. Pretty pass right back to Lynn, then Lynn.
Stood when your coach gets fired that quick. Oh, we got to make adjustments, and what happened?
Ulis, 51. And Tyler Ulis responding with another big night off the bench. Ingles with the drive. Tyler Ulis.
Oh, what a
Ducks
pass.
up and under, and Josh Neto tied up. Here's Troy Daniels has come in. He's locked up on the rookie. Mitchell out of Louisville, who hits Ulis, nearly came in with a steal. Here comes Mitchell, barreling down the floor. Challenge. Second opportunity. Johnson has not scored tonight in his 15 minutes. He's 0 of 6. Pulls, good if it goes, and it's really shaken off a rough game Monday and a rough start. And he is.
They've only given up 59 points. And that's defense.
Great display that defense, and Tony buckets. He's drawing defensively, 4 on the shot clock. Ulis on the drive, gets back to him, lobbing it up, and Rodney Hood, who had the big first half, trying to rally his team. They added a few more plays yesterday. Ulis inside, drops it off to Alex Lynn, rolling to the...
Trying to develop our system. We got to find out who we are.
Udo kicks it into the corner. Cephalosha sets. Spent time after the game Monday night, and they watch tape. And the big part of the reason why, as Ulis can't get the...
That he's been under and that he's been able to coach with. Terry Stotts was influential.
TJ Warren. And true to his word, Jay Triano has let this group ride. Favors inside, gets into the chain. Too many hands in there. Hood kicks it to Rubio for 3. And Rubio
4 of 6 from the free throw line for the Suns. So look at this, the end of this 4th quarter, see if they can get to the line a little bit.
Warren's pull up.
He's been involved with a lot of good coaches in his career.
Booker on the drive and kick. Chris floats it up. Look,
trailing on defense rather than going through screens half the time. And that time
raising up. This one's short. It's a favorable rebound into the hands of Lynn. Warren challenged by Gobert. They're looking for the set that he wants. Working on a Hood. Baseline fader. Alex Lynn. Rubio on the drive. Boy, got that arm extended on Ulis, and then Derek Favors. Rubio to inbound. Finds Ingles. Ingles, little shuffle step. Got behind the Favors working on Marquise Chris. He does a nice job of trying to hold his ground. Favors inside, and Derek Favors.
They're trying to take time off that clock.
Booker, pull up 3. Boom! Suns Charities. 92-81. The first Suns three-point make since 7 minutes left in the... It's a screen from Chandler. Keeps coming, left hand, finger roll.
Second half, they've kind of picked things up. Certainly Booker has.
Ingles off the screen, got it! So hands a Hood. Lynn engulfing him defensively, but he sneaks initiative of what they have witnessed in 2 straight games.